Hi, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Welcome. Hey, guys. Let's see. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Welcome. Hey, everybody. Welcome. So today I'm doing quickie readings for 2 hours. I'm just taking a break from private readings. And if you need more information, all the information is below the video, okay? I thought I'd stop by. It's Valentine's Day, and it's a perfect day to get your messages if you want to connect with spirit and get some messages from also not only God but your guides, okay? If you're new to the channel, welcome. I know some of you have been here before and probably subscribers, so welcome back. And I hope everyone is having a good day. Whether you have a Valentine or not, I'm sending you a lot of love and light from me to you, okay? I hope everyone is having a peaceful day at least. And so glad that you stopped by. I'm totally feeling Spirit's energy today. I'm totally feeling the healing that needs to take place for a lot of you. And I'm also feeling a lot of love from Spirit. Spirit wants to embrace us with a lot of love, a lot of healing, and probably some messages that some of you guys have missed. It's so important to connect to in order for you to maybe embrace the restoration and the renewal. We're also going through Mercury Retrograde. What a time to go through it when we're hitting Valentine's Day. So it's almost like a double dose of emotions and feelings that need to be, I'm hearing, thawed out. Emotions and energy that needs to be dealt with. So some of you might be feeling super emotional, or on the other side, you might be feeling super detached. Either way, I feel like Spirit is calling us to sort of center ourselves, whether that's in the attachment or the detachment. Okay, so I just want to mention those few things. Today is a complete great day to sort out all of those energies, and glad you guys stopped by. If you need info, again, information is at the top of the chat or under the video. But we're going through Mercury retrograde and Valentine's Day simultaneously. My gosh, that's so much for me. I think of the moon, a full moon. It's so much full moon energy to be going through, taking us back to the past, and also a double dose of this holiday. There's like so much calling for us to really review our love choices, and review what are we going to do for our future, and review whom we've spent our energy and time with in the past. Were they the right fit? Are we still stuck? And if so, why are we still stuck? If we haven't made a move on someone we love, why are we still stuck? Why haven't we made that move yet? So like I said, today's a perfect day to really gain clarity on our decisions, but more importantly, on our feelings. Okay, so I've already shuffled all of my decks, and For anyone who wants to come by and get their messages, I'm ready to go. I'm here for 2 hours, only 2 hours, and then I'm going to go to my next private reading, okay? I'm taking a break from private readings today a little bit. I know that you guys are probably having a lot of questions about love, okay? So I will be here. I will just be relaxing and enjoying. And if you guys want to get some cards, some readings, you know how to do that and where, okay? Hey guys, how are you? If you missed my whole big speech, I just kind of gave a little bit of a speech. Go check it out. We are live right now, so I'm here for 2 hours, and I'm going to be just doing readings for 2 more hours before I move forward to my private reading appointments, okay? So if you're new to the channel, all the information is below the video, and I'm just going to be, here channeling while sipping some tea, maybe connecting with spirit. And if you need some messages, all the information is below the video and actually pinned on top of the chat. Okay. I hope everyone is having a peaceful day. It's Valentine's Day, so wishing everybody a happy Valentine's Day. Oh, good, Amber. Good. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. I'm sure they'll help you out either way. Okay. We're here for the next 2 hours, so you have some time to, get the assistance you need. Okay. Happy Valentine's Day to you. So far, so good. I can't complain. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope everyone is having a peaceful day at least. Happy Valentine's Day, you guys. I hope you guys are doing fine today, but I just want to wish you guys a happy Valentine's Day. Okay. Hey guys, I am back. Sorry we got disconnected, it looks like. Mercury Retrograde is so funny, but I'm back. Hey guys, I'm back in case you missed it. Looks like we got disconnected for a little bit, Mercury Retrograde, but I'm back. So all the information is below the video if you guys want a Quickie reading, okay? Hi Amber, it looks like you're up first, okay? Looks like I just got your payment. 1 second. Hold on. In the meantime, please post the question that you want to ask. Okay. And Amber, I will be right back. I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back, guys, okay? Post your question though, Amber, what you want to ask me. Okay, I am back. All right. Let's see. Did you post your question? Okay. Yes, I saw your payment, Amber. I see it here. Let's see. Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay, question. Okay, Clara and Aries soulmate is him as he emotionally detaches, then this whole lovely domain is only vacant. I wish he'd open up and commit, so I'd like clarity on his emotions right now, please. Okay, let's find out. A woman who knows what she wants to know. I like that. Let's find out. And Amber, if you don't mind sharing the first name of your person, that would be helpful just for reference, so I don't have to keep saying your person. Okay, let me turn this down. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on, Amber. Okay. I had to go through some other stuff to connect to your payment, but it's done. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Jason. Okay. Let's see. Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me, Amber? Amber? I see your name's like Amber than Amber. Okay, good. Okay. So you have someone who just is I wonder if you're dealing with a Taurus. It sounds like the way, I mean, it could be any energy, but he could have Taurus in his chart or be a Taurus with the way you're describing his behavior with you. Oh, let me pull this. Yeah. Oh, you're the Taurus. Ah. Are you dealing with maybe a Leo? Yeah, I was feeling Taurus energy. Maybe a Leo, a Libra. Is he maybe a Leo or a Sagittarius? We'll find out. We'll find out. Yeah, he could. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe the energy in his birth chart. He could be in Leo energy right now. Is which what I'm thinking. Even though he's an Aries, that's what a hell of a combination. You know, like even though he's an Aries, he could be in Leo, Libra, or Sagittarius energy with the way that he is pulling away and detaching. Okay. But let's find out, okay? Let's see. Aries, they, I feel like, you know, like, it's like just what I was kind of describing a bit today to someone about the wolf pack. it's almost like, the wolves, that wolf energy, and a lot of men have it, who fear love. They can go into a wolf energy. This is what's coming to me about Jason. They can kind of go into a wolf energy. It's like this wolf pack, right? The wolf pack detaches during the winter season. So they tend to come together in flock and kind of hunt and kind of they detach from the feminine energy. Excuse me, I was being interrupted with messages. They detach from the feminine energy during the winter time, right? And they roam around in wolf packs to be alone, to be connected with spirit, to hunt, okay? And this could be his energy I'm feeling. And it's almost like, it actually is bringing back a memory, which probably could be relative to his energy. It's bringing back a personal memory for me. My first boyfriend, I'm 40 years old now. My first boyfriend when I was 19, oh my gosh, he was like the love of my life. He was an Aries. And he would leave. He would he would just go. He would go for like a week. He would go hang out with his friends. He was from the north, so he had like that independent, free spirit. And I was, kind of like the independent New York girl anyway. And I wasn't, controlling or anything, and we had established a trust with each other. I mean, we moved in together very quickly, but our energies just, and, just worked well together. And he would, anyway, so he would just leave. He would go to New Orleans for a week. He would go back home to New Hampshire for his, to his parents for however long. He would go here. He would fly out there, and he would call back. He'd be like, I miss you. I'm coming home, honey. And he would fly back in, or he would come back in for the weekend, come home, and that's just how it worked. And I think it worked for us because I was so young and I was so busy with my life anyway. I was working full time. I had a very heavy schedule. I was renting my first house, outside of Boston. I was actually working overtime. I loved the house. I loved our home. Had a busy life, and I cherished our moments when we were together, and it was amazing. But he would always come back. And I was so young. I was only 19. I never questioned it because I enjoyed my life, and I just trusted him. He was my first love. I didn't have any past relationships to kind of fall back on and be like, you know what? I don't trust him because Joe Schmo beforehand did me wrong. And I feel like I'm telling the story, or Spirit wants me to connect with you on this, because I feel like that's sort of how you have to handle him. You know what I mean? You have to kind of handle him as if he's your first love, and especially with Aries energy. My guy, my Aries, Alex, his name was Alexandra. You know what he said to me the first time I met him, Amber? He said to me, look, I'm not looking for a girlfriend. That's what he said to me. I met him at my job, okay? And I was automatically attracted to him, and I pretty much told everybody at my job, he's mine. And I didn't put any effort into it, but I just sort of brought my energy about him. And we had a very connecting conversation. We liked each other. And I think he felt it. I think he felt the chemistry or the connection, because what he said to me was to kind of just, assure me, I'm not looking for a girlfriend. Okay. But you know what he did? He ended up leaving. And just before that, he said, before he left the doors for my job, he goes, he confirmed our first day. Hanging out, right? And I'm like, yeah, we'll hang out, right? Long story short, this was in Boston. God, this is like 20 years ago. he was standing there, I kid you not, with the cute just bouquet of flowers. Nothing fancy, just regular like mixture of flowers. And from then it was on. I just had rented my first house. I was paying like 1,200 a month, and back then that was a lot of money. But I wanted it, and I busted my butt for it and got it. And I had no furniture, I kid you not. I just had a bed in the bedroom. I had a beautiful living room, no furniture, like nothing in the living room, a gorgeous fireplace, gorgeous checkerboard floor in the kitchen. It was beautiful. When I saw it, I was like, I gotta have it. And I just got it. And he made it over. He was the first guest, literally in my house, that same day of our first date. And it turned into a whirlwind romance. He never left my house. He ended up moving in. Talk about, I'm not looking for a girlfriend, right? We took it slow though, but he ended up moving in, and I wanted him to move in. It just felt right. And we lasted for 2 years. And for the guy who ended up saying, I'm not looking for a girlfriend, ended up proposing to me in the car as we're driving back in my shitty shit box back to his parents after visiting my family on, I think it was like it was a holiday, like Thanksgiving or something. And he proposes to me in the car as I'm driving. Just looks at me and is like, it's been quite a while. What do you think about us getting married? Okay. And this is the guy who didn't want a girlfriend, right? But has a bouquet of flowers on our first date. This is the guy who comes over after, the night of our first date, taking it slow, letting him kiss me, because I'm not going to deny the chemistry, and that's that. But ends up moving in with me, and we lived together for like a year and a half, on to 2 years. Ends up proposing to me at a Chevrolet, a maroon Chevrolet that my aunt had given to me. It was a junk box, but it worked amazing. Who proposed to me in that Chevrolet and wanted to marry me. Okay, we're too young though. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. But I'll tell you what. About 10 years later, 11 years later, I don't know why, but before the 10 years later had passed, I'd always thought of him. He would come to my dreams. Like, I just always felt like he was the one, 10 years later, I kid you not, I was going to this community college, right? And I'm like in the cafeteria at my school. And I check my Facebook, right? And I'm like, just bored, just kind of look at my Facebook. And I get this message. And I'm like, looking at the name of the person, it's this guy. I'm like, he sounds so familiar. Don't you know, he sends me a message and he's like, oh, listen, by the way, I'm writing this message on behalf of Alex. He always thought about you and wanted me to send this message to you. This is still kind of when like modern stuff was coming out. I mean, Facebook and stuff was out, but I mean, not as like hype as it is today. And Al never was about social media at all anyway. He was like free spirit, and like fisherman type guy, but like, free, and had like, he was like your guy who you'd find like at the pub drinking the beer on the weekends, from New Hampshire, and like he's just a free spirit. He messages me 10 years later and wants to know how I'm doing. Where am I? Da 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 da. And we talked on the phone 10 years later. Okay. Now, he ended up, long story short, he ended up getting married to somebody else. I'm happy for him. But I'm just telling you the story. It's bringing up memories because I'm just telling you the story to sort of guide you on maybe how you might have to deal with your Aries, And yeah, he was like the first love of my life. This is the type of guy who, like, back in the day, interracial dating wasn't all that big. And he lived in the rural area of New Hampshire. And I'm the girl who had the big hair. And he would be the type who would be like, we'd go hang out with his buddies or whatever to drink beer and stuff and hang out. Yeah, I was, and, but I was cool. And I would put my hair back, and he'd be like, "No, take your hair down." He goes, "I love you because he's beautiful." He would look at me all gazing in love. We were in love, heavily in love. And I wanted to marry him. So, and he was white. I wasn't. How taboo is that? Rural area. So I'm giving you some advice. Just a little bit of advice for you to kind of, resonate on. But yeah, Alexandra. Yeah, his whole family loved me. He had a sister, he had a brother, Matt, Emma, his sister, his mom. We were the same astrological sign. We would go hang out with this, it's amazing. But it taught me a lot about love, and it was like, sort of like, just a kind of like just a memory of a shot of what real love feels like, what real love is supposed to look like when two people come together, when you just drop, the guard, you're both vulnerable, and you're like, fuck it, I want to be with you. You want to live with me? You live with me. Let's get married. Babe, let's get married. Across the I'm driving 90 miles an hour, Yeah, okay, let's get married. Let's do it. I'm not looking for a girlfriend, but asking me, confirming our first date before he leaves. You know what I mean? It's all about vulnerability and letting your guard down. He totally was. You know what? And he brought me from the East Coast, Boston, to where I found myself, at 21 years or 2 years later. He brought me to California, where I found who I was. My soul, my spirit. And I realized, oh my God, I'm a free spirit too. And I found myself. He brought me literally. He was on the phone with his friend, long story short. He was talking to his buddy on the phone. And he gets off the phone, and I'm cooking in the kitchen in our house. And he looks at me, he goes, "Hey, I'm going to California." My heart kind of sank a bit. I didn't say anything. He goes, "You want to come?" I'm like, "Sure." You know what I did? I called up my family and said, "Listen, I'm going to Cali." We got flights to Cali like in 2 days. I think it was actually, 2 days. I told my landlord, I said, "Hey, I'm out of my lease." My landlord's like, it's a grade 10. It's like, "I'm out of my lease." I quit my job. My mother came over to meet him. She loved him. He was just laid back and cool. We took a flight 2 days later to Santa Barbara, California. Never been out of the East Coast, never been out of New York, never been out of Boston. He brought me to who I was. We flew to California. I'll never forget. He had like a Hawaiian shirt on. Took the rest of the way on a bus when Greyhounds was just getting popular. Went on a bus. I kid you not. All the passengers were hippies. You want to talk about hippies? 10 times the word of hippies. Sitting there, and this is like culture shock to me because I'm a New York City girl, and I'm seeing all these people going, "Oh, I'm free," and I'm like, "Al, what the heck is going on?" But I loved it. We landed in the most beautiful place in all of the United States, Santa Barbara, California. Gorgeous, where all the celebrities go. Had no idea what it was about. I just knew we were going to Cali. Mountains, beaches, you could lick off the floor clean. Loved it. Until this day, I still go back to visit. I love Santa Barbara is like one of my homes. And we found ourselves there. Stayed there for a year. Oh, it was amazing. We ended up separating for other reasons, but tell you what, it was just some good soul loving. And Aries will give you that if you just let go. Just get out of your control. Just let go. Be free. That was the greatest love of my life. And I will say that till this day. Now, I've had other loves of my life, and I can only say a few that I would say this is the one that really moved my heart. Now, I've had my experiences, but for ones that I'm saying that really moved my heart, I could say a few. But Al was the top of the list. Oh, and on top of that, he was gorgeous. Gorgeous. Blonde, light brownish hair, green piercing eyes. amazing in all aspects, loved me, adored me, wanted to marry me, was a free spirit, brought me out of my New York City into my entire self, free spirit. Tell you what, excuse my French, but it's fucking love. That is fucking love. That's fucking love. I loved it. I loved it. His mom was such a Cancer. His mom would like give me massages. She was a masseuse. She was this heavy set woman in New Hampshire. And she was so sensitive and cute. She'd be like, Amma, come over for a massage. She was such a hippie. Such a hippie. She would give me the greatest massages ever. Man. His dad was such a rural guy. He looked like the lumberjack. He was heavy set too with a huge beard. He was not very emotional. And, you know, he was just so chill. They had that, you know, typical New Hampshire home. It was so lovely. We would drive up there in my old Chevy, and anytime I smell a fireplace, that brings back memories. Even till this day, when I smell a fireplace, because we would drive up, or I would drive up all the way from Boston, all the way up to New Hampshire, and I would smell the fireplace. I would go through Vermont, I believe, Sometimes I would actually drive to Vermont to go see him. I would smell the fireplace. Oh, it was a beautiful romance for me. I loved it. Gorgeous winter memories. And I'm hoping for whomever comes my way, I thought I felt it, but we'll see, to be masterful in romance. That's all I need. That's all I ever want. You can't be short of a lick of romance for me, because I'm so romantic. But, Ambo, getting on you, I'm giving you this info because this is how you have to treat your Aries, okay? Gotta treat him like a free lumberjack guy. Lumberman, however you call it. Jackman, whatever you want to call it. You gotta treat him like that, okay? 1 second. Hold on. Make sure my battery is not. 1 second. Yeah, I just went on and on because that is how I feel you should approach him, Jason, okay? Yeah. He used to love my life. It was gorgeous. I remember our biggest fight, long story short, really short. We had a disagreement in the room. It was funny. We had an argument, and I kind of like, kind of told him off, and he was so upset. You know, he had a sandwich in his hand, and he threw the sandwich at me, and it landed on my face. The ham of the sandwich landed on my face, and I just couldn't believe it. And we just stood there in shock for a second, just busted out laughing. Like, that's love. It was so funny. We just busted out laughing and made love the rest of the night. Oh, man. That was fun. That was some fun times, truly. He brought me to who I was, the free spirit. He brought the New York. He wiped that New York out of me, and I became a Californian. Man, back then, I was wearing farm hippie dresses. I kid you not. I was walking barefoot around Santa Barbara, gorgeous streets, farmers markets, meeting other kindred spirits. Everybody knew me in town. I started throwing the parties. I was dancing to what do you call it, drum circles. Oh, I really engrossed myself in the culture because that's who I was. That is who I was. And God had, brought him into my life to also bring me into who I was and into my own life. Bottom of the deck here, Amber. 8 of Swords in the reverse. Look at what did I just say. Get out of your head, girly. In the upright, this is someone who is in mental imprisonment, constantly bombarded with the same old thoughts over and over again. What is going on? What if? What should I do? I don't know what to do. Just stuck in that mental imprisonment. And it's in the reverse, bottom of the deck. You're going to get out of that. And you need to, if you want to. Okay? Aries, good loving, girl. I don't want to get graphic, but let me tell you what, some good loving, some good lumberjack loving. Ooh, they will love you. I'm getting goosebumps all over me. Let's pull and see how he feels for you, okay? But you've got to get out of your head, okay? You can't be in this control factor if you are emotionally or even energetically. You know, people can feel our emotions energetically, and we want to, you know, get you out of that, detach from it, so that way this romance can be free. I'm seeing and feeling like wheels on a car. You know how like you check if the tires are balanced and like the machine spins them? Okay, you want them to spin freely, because if you don't have balanced tires on your car, you're gonna run this right off the road, and we don't want that to happen. Any more messages for Amber Spirit? How is Jason feeling about Amber? How is Jason feeling about Amber? Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. How is Jason feeling about Amber? Balance their tires, Amber. A lot of messages. Balance them tires. Stay on the road. I'll be right back. I'm going to shut off my heat because I'm getting very hot. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. The heat's gonna shut off in a minute. I'm like, whew, I don't know if it's me, I'm getting hot up in here, or if it's the room. I think it's the room. First card out. Look at that, Ambo. 2 of Cups. Soulmate all over up in this Valentine's Day. Messaging you. Soulmate, soulmate, soulmate. Next card out. Good reading so far. Star card here. All about your healing. Yes, heal it. You know, feel the emotion. Feel the love from Spirit and all of his cosmos. Get some cosmo energy up in you. Bring out your fire. Bring it out. You know, Aries, they love fire energy, but a subtle fire energy, but a free one. Get out of that whole control mechanism or technique or energy out of your head. Get out of it. Aries are all about freedom, okay? But at the same time, they're also very traditional. They also want family. At the end of the day, they want someone to come home to after they've gotten drunk with their buddies at the bar. They don't want someone who's like, how do you feel about me? Or even thinking about it. They don't want someone who's like, where have you been? They don't want a mama, and they don't want drama control. So just, you know, kind of remember that. Any more messages? Yes. Page of Cups. In the reverse, okay? Next card out. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Release, release, release. Oh my gosh. Queen of Swords, okay? Now I see why God waited for you to come around until Valentine's Day, okay? To get these messages. Now, last card out is the Sun card in the reverse, okay? So, soulmates, healing, not making an offer, not budging, need to like, you know, step up in your self-confident energy and not taking shit, and the Sun card in the reverse, okay? So, needing to step up, but not, like I said, in the harsh way. Queen of Swords and the Sun in the reverse, that's what I feel like it's telling you. In other words, don't be a bitch. Just be firm about knowing who you are. Aries men are attracted to women who know who they are and exude that energy. And that's all that this is telling you, okay? Don't question or doubt, you know, what he thinks about you anymore. Stop that. Knock it out. Come across as someone who's self-assured, self-reliant, is free, loving, and open, okay? Stop all the other negative stuff. Okay, that's what that's about. Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is someone who's immature, who's not coming forward. This is the King of Pentacles, okay? Someone who's maybe in Taurus energy. You said you were a Taurus. Wow, okay. Now, I feel like there could be some more controlling factors from your energy than him. He's not very controlling his energy. His energy just wants to be detached but attached, if you get my drift. In other words, he wants love. He's not going to shout it out on top of the rooftop, but at the same time, he doesn't want you to say, oh, can I come with you? When he's like, I want to go with my buddies for the weekend, I'll be back. He wants you to get it. Like, no, you stay back. Give me my space. I'll be back. Okay. So I think you just kind of have to get to know how that works. And I think you'll be able to get to know how that works and heal this relationship when you're cool, calm, collective, and self-assured. And that's for any guy. That's for any guy. But for him, that's how I feel like you can mend this relationship that needs healing. And you do too. Okay? So just kind of step back, look at yourself, think, how can I become more self-confident? For a moment or two, a day or two, a month or two, get you right. Take yourself out to the spa. Get your hair done. Get your nails did. Whatever, Get a new outfit, even if that's the case. Go spend time with a friend who owns her self-confidence. Feed off of her energy or say, hey, can I borrow some? Just get you back to your center. That's what's going to be most attractive. Work your way from the inside on out. Then you won't have to be this so much. It just will naturally come out. Okay. But I feel like he's feeling your insecurity and he is just naturally and energetically responding to it. People naturally, energetically reply to what we put out energetically. So if he's missing in action, it's because there's something maybe missing that you don't give him that he needs. It could be space. It could be, a self-confident woman. It could be anything, but focus on you first. That's what I feel is going on, okay? I'm going to pull the Angel Tarot deck before we close out. Hey guys, welcome. I hope that makes sense. You just brought back so many memories. Thanks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's not coming around. Look at. He's not coming around. Page of Cups, his energy. Because Taurus, this is a Taurus energy, really, are upside down. You should be right side up. Look at this. Gender doesn't apply, even though it's king. It could be male or female. This should be you feeling grounded, one with the earth, abundant, inside, sitting on your throne, feeling amazing. But it's upside down. And it's right next to him. He doesn't want to come by somebody whose world is upside down. Why would he want to? And this is a page. Someone who is young, someone who is not, fully matured yet. But he's just, like I said, he's just responding to your energy. He's just responding to it. Okay? But like I said, next card. Once you get that going, and you become self-assured within, okay, just a little bit, because the sun in the reverse is just representing just a little bit, not too much. If this was gone, I'd say, yeah, you really need to change your attitude. You really need to get yourself together. But Spirit is saying, Amma, we just want you to change. We just want you to tweak. Make a few changes here and there, just a few little tweaks. That's it. Okay. I'm just feeling, intuitively, it's just from the inside, flip your hair and say, hey, what's up? Little tweaks. Show your self-confidence, but you've got to feel it though from the inside. It can't be fake. You've got to feel. That's what I'm saying. You've got to work on you. Okay. Spirit, any messages or advice? Any more advice for Amber? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. 3 of Cups. Happy time. Celebration ahead. First card out. That's the angelic message for you. You can have that if you take my advice. Any more messages? They're flying out here. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. Inspiration. Okay? In the reverse. Now, you might feel lazy about it, is what I'm trying to say. You might feel lazy about working on you, but trust me, you need to if you want that whole Ace of Cups. It's like a lack of passion, okay? Any more? 2 of Wands. Progress. Take your time. Take your time. Okay, there's no rush. You guys are young. He's not going anywhere. He's not getting married. You know, you aren't getting married. Take your time in fixing you. Okay? You are amazing and you'll be okay. And that's the end of your messages for that question. Okay? If you have any more questions, Amber, get me while the going is good and while the energy is still rotating like those tires. Okay? Hey guys, welcome. But that's how he's feeling. He's responding to your energy. Okay? You can look into it deeper if you'd like. It's totally up to you. But that's the reading for your question. Okay? And I am here for 40 more minutes before I have to go. So I'm accepting readings for 20 more minutes. Okay? Oh, you're welcome, Amber. You're welcome. I'm glad you were able to make it finally. Everything has its time. And I feel like today was divine timing. I feel like you were meant to come here today. Not any other day, today. Okay? All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry, little Peach. Yeah, we're working on that whole Beyond Borders payment option for you guys. Okay, still working on it. We just, we just figured out, a quick payment method for the UK, and we're still, moving forward. Some people want to use Bitcoin, some don't, so we're still looking into that. Yeah. Where are you located, Golden? Is it Golden? Yeah, Golden Rose. Thank you, Amber. You brought out some memories, some beautiful memories. You really, really did. I love it. And on Valentine's Day, that's a gift. Thank you. He was so beautiful. He was so hot. Oh my gosh. Lit my fire. Oh man. But I feel blessed enough to have experienced real romance, real love. It was a romance and love. My gosh. Who would have thought that I would have met a white boy all the way from the rural area? That was God magic. And he met me in Boston. That's like hours away. I was like, after I became wiser as I got older, I was like, yeah, God sent him to me. God sent him to me for sure. I'll never forget, there was an incident that had happened near my home. And I was nervous. I called my family, and then I called him. I said, "Hey, where are you?" You know, because he had went away for a week. And he's like, he was in New Orleans during Mardi Gras. And he goes, "What's wrong? What's wrong, babe?" And I told him what happened. I said, "Come home." He goes, and he took the first fucking flight home. He was home and out to the red eye. Came home immediately. Who does that? Who does that? Came home immediately. I never called him home. Never. That's love. Yeah. Yeah. We met too young, though. We would have gotten married, but we just met too young. Yeah. But you served a purpose in my life, that's for sure. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Knew all the right places and then some too. Abso-freaking-lutely. Hey guys, welcome. Welcome. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm accepting reading for 20 more minutes. And actually, I will just put that there until I have to get going. Okay. Hi, Bronwyn. Welcome. They sure are, Bronwyn. They sure are. Hey guys, welcome. Okay. Oh, right. Alrighty. Yeehaw. Oh boy. Yeah, I love the smell of a fireplace. Oh my gosh. And I'm not talking about the electric fireplace. I'm talking about the good old cut your wood, put it in the fireplace, and start it up as if you're trying to survive in the Himalayas. That type of fireplace, you know? Yeah. I love a fireplace. I remember when I was in Africa, I was staying at this spot, and we had to try to light a fireplace, and we tell you what, it is hard if you don't know what you're doing. That lighting a fireplace, I'm talking about, you know, from scratch, takes a lot of patience, my gosh. If you want to practice patience, try lighting a fire, try starting a fireplace. Oh my gosh. Whew. That was pretty incredible though. Gave me more patience, taught me a lot more patience. Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome to all the souls and spirit who've come by the channel. To those who are lost and found, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am here for, I'm accepting readings, I'm sorry, for 15 more minutes, okay? Hi, Lydia. Is it Lydia? Yeah. 15 more minutes. Okay, then I gotta start moving towards a private reading coming up, so. This day went by so quickly. So quickly. I don't know where it went. But I hope you guys had a pretty cool day. That's for sure. For those international folks who don't want to use Bitcoin, I totally understand. We'll look into some stuff tonight. I'll even check it out and see what other quick options there are. You know, PayPal sucks, so we don't want to use PayPal. The customer service is awful, okay, and directed by a bot. So just be a little bit patient, and we'll get you guys set up for international, okay? UK, you're on the map. You guys can now use Cash App, and I'll add that next time where you can send that, okay? But we've got UK covered, but we've just got to work on other territories, that's for sure. Right. Okay. I'm just changing. I'm changing the position of things, excuse me. So I had to plug in my phone. So I am here just for a little bit longer before I go, okay?